Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody? Mo, Room, Cofer, Donovan. How's it going? Good morning. Exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. Let's mark out the levels for Mancini here first thing. Let's get those marked out first thing. Bond markets and banks are closed today, while stocks are obviously open. This can dampen volatility a little bit on the ES side unless we get headlines. Do not overtrade, especially when we do not have clear volatility. There you go. Plan today, 68.36 to 38 for support. $41 reclaim with volume. C's 51. 57. 77. 36 fails, we dip to 20. $20. 68.07. All right. What up, Tech T? What time's the market close? I think it's open all day. What up, Dylan? Thank you. I think market's open all day, right? I didn't get any notification saying that the market was closed. Nothing. Back to the studio. Let's go. Guys, I don't know if you heard. I don't talk about this prop firm too often, but they're not bad. If you're looking for a 90% off deal, Fideas is having a 90% off. Let me find the little ad they sent me. And this ends today, so if you're not gonna, if you want it, it ends today. They're kind of like the old school Apex. You can get a. I was trying to like pull this up. We'll just do this. So like always, it's code MM, but here's the deal. Let's pull it up like this. So their 50K is, zoom in on it. So you get a 25K static for $8.80, 50K for $16.40. The understanding is 90% off, code MM. You can withdraw from the buffer. So on the 50K, you're going to make $3,000. And then once you get to 2,600 in the funded, you can withdraw $2,000. You can have 5 of each style accounts at one time. So you can have 5 statics, 5 50K, intraday trailing, so on and so forth. Banks are closed. Volume may be light. Everything else is open as usual. Nice. Thank you. Not online today. New York's not online. Oh, really? Nah, Room. They're not a scam. They've been around for quite a while. They're like a European prop firm. I think it's European. They've been around for a while. Cove Traders had several payouts with them. But yeah. I mean, if people are looking for, if you're looking for it's FidesPropFirm.com. If you're looking for a cheap option, I mean, to me, $16.40 for a 50K account. The activation fee is $150 lifetime. Oh, I guess the profit target's $4,000. I didn't know that. You can get $2,500 in drawdown. Good thing I looked at that. Minimum trading days 3. Is this on the one that I chose? I thought it said 1 day to pass. Let me check their email again. Let's just make sure I got it right. I just haven't been using them. Room. I've got enough accounts, man. That's why I haven't been using them. Well, let me double check on the days to pass. I thought it said 1 day to pass. Yeah. Not that you guys don't know my email. 1 day to pass. Does that mean I have to pass it today? Anyways, it ends today. Yeah, it's 1 day to pass. Papa Tony's used them and they gotten paid. Yeah. I don't know if the promo, though, can you 1 day to pass? Like, if you buy it today, can you still 1 day to pass? It doesn't matter. I'm not going to pass in 1 day, guys. I'm not full porting the accounts, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm just letting you guys know. But you do got to make $4,000 in the evaluation. I did not know that. Still, in an eval, not that big a deal. But for those of you who are looking for a cheap upfront option, I mean, that's a 90% off option. I do think day traders is also still 90% off. Yeah. Oh, they're like Apex. Okay, Texie. I know that they're like that on their payouts. Yeah, I don't know what day traders are. They 90% off? They are 90% off, but it looks like they raised their prices a bit. Yeah, I was just looking at day traders because, like, for example, the same account with day traders is $37. Activation fee a little less. They do offer a static account. There's only $500 in drawdown on it. You know, there is a way you can get guaranteed 5 of those static accounts. I think Black Beauty likes them too. How do you spell Fidias? P-H-I-D-I-A-S. They're a little funky in the way that you got to get to their. I just type in Fidias Prop Firm, and then it comes up. Well, that's what it is right there. We can post it in the chat there. But yeah, I have not personally used them, but I did just sign up for some accounts. So we're going to trade those today. And also, guys, My Funded Futures is obviously doing the same day payouts. We'll go over this right now. Let's go over that right now. I don't think there's any news today, but we'll check it. Yeah, I think it does, Dylan. Yeah, counts as a trading day. So, a couple of things that My Fund of Futures did yesterday. They did take away the 5% discount from affiliates, so you guys are no longer going to get 5% when you use my code. However, I do still get credit for the sell. So I do appreciate you using code MM if you're going to do that. So they will from time to time have, promotions, but they've taken away the discount code from the affiliates. So, or not the code, but the discount. So the scale account, let me pull up the email that they sent. Do I have it in a different location? Let me see. I want to pull up and show you guys about the daily payouts because there's some interesting information in there that I want you to know. All right, let me screenshot this. I'm sure you've seen this from other places already, but this is what they've kind of came up with here. Zoom in on it, make it a little bigger for you guys. So it says, we're thrilled to announce a scale plan add-on launching today at 10 a.m. So it's not live for another 45 minutes. The rapid add-on for the scale plans. So this is only available for the scale plans. Daily payouts at the sim funded stage are here. This powerful free upgrade gives traders the fastest path to prop payouts with daily withdrawals, instant automation, and zero activation fees. For a limited time only, the rapid add-on is free with every 50K scale plan. Cost is $127. Good morning, Colt. This is with My Fund of Futures, Dylan. Now, these are some things that we should note. Daily payouts will be processed after market close. Instant automation, no waiting, no lag. 100K maximum payout per account, zero activation fee, so you can have up to 5 of these accounts. This is something that is new for My Fund of Futures. Simple intraday drawdown rules. So as you guys know, My Fund of Futures has never had intraday drawdown. It's always been end of day. But on this scale account, it's important to note, this is intraday drawdown. I haven't gotten clarification on that as far as like how that works. I would assume it works like a normal intraday. Fastest path to prop payouts, eligible immediately after purchase. Must maintain a $2,100 buffer. So that means anything over $2,100 you can take out. Technically $2,600 because the minimum payout's $500. Okay. Maximum loss limit is $2,000 calculated from the equity high water mark intraday. So that's where the difference comes into play, guys. So if you go up 1,000 on a trade and then it stops you out at break even, you lose $1,000 of your drawdown. Yeah, you can have 5 accounts, Dylan, through them. So very important to understand, this is not end of day drawdown. This is intraday trailing drawdown. So I want to make that clear to you guys. I don't want there to be any confusion, okay? I Hate Weeks did ask me about that yesterday directly. I did not know the answer. However, we did ask and got clarification, okay? We got clarification that that is, in fact, what it is. So very important there. On the scale account with the add-on, but not just the scale account without the add-on, exactly visible. So if you're taking the daily payouts, if you're looking for the add-on with the daily payouts, then it's going to be intraday. Morning on Hill. Yeah, Alexi, it's, I would like for it to have stayed end of day, but let's be honest, Take Profit Trader is also intraday trailing once you get funded. So are we all doomed, Phil Ghost? Nah. Now, Luke is going live this morning on My Fund of Futures TV to give a more in-depth explanation. So if you do have questions, we'll jump over there. I actually am going to pull that up now, and as soon as they come up there, I'll ask a couple of questions if you guys have any. So TPT will be cheaper, correct, Alexi? TPT $102. My Funded Future is going to be $127. So it is cheaper. Now the only difference I will say is, like, with these daily payouts, they're going to be processed immediately, from what I understand. So 6 p.m. comes, and the daily payout's going to be processed and removed from your account, from what I understand. So that is good news. You just had a camembert cheese with vegetables. What is that? Thanks, Dylan. Camembert. I don't know what that is. Coper, we're talking about the live from My Funded Futures, the scale account. I am leaning bearish today, guys. I mean, if we just look at the overall, kind of market structure here, I would think, I would think that it would make sense to kind of pull down here and then go up. That's what I would think. We're kind of hitting this trend line here, but we'll see. We also got the new week opening gap down there, but like always, no guessing. We'll play it by ear at open and see what happens. Now, full transparency, I did pick up 5 of those Fideas accounts. So, good morning, Francis. What up, Black Phoenix? I did pick up 5 of the Fideas accounts. I picked up the 50K accounts. I'm going to trade them I'm just going to link them to the My Funded Futures account and just trade them like normal. They pass when they pass type deal. I like the deal. I think it's I don't think it's bad. So I'm going to take advantage there and see if we can't trade it. Which ones, Francis? The Fideas accounts are like $16. You shared your lunch. I have no idea. Is French cheese? Oh, okay, I got you. That makes sense. I've not traded with them before, Black Phoenix. They don't use Ninja. Very important. You can use Quantire, Sierra charts, or most rhythmic connections, but not Ninja or Trade-of-8. However, you can copy across them with Ninja accounts. You just simply have to... you could use a third-party copy trader like... what's that one? What's that one that I actually use? I can't remember the name of it. There's a copy trader. What's the name of that copy trader? God dang it. I can't remember it. TradeSync. Morning, Mad Moxie. So that's what I'll do. Once I get them funded, I'll link them to TradeSync and copy across my other accounts as well. Yeah, it is a 4K profit target. It is a cheap upfront account, though. That's what you can, that's one of the things I don't mind about them. Cheap. I didn't even notice the 4K, I'll be honest, until I had already purchased the account, so. It's fine. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they rebill. I'm not 100% about that, but I don't think they rebill. Let me see. Let me see. Let's gamble. Full port. Nah, we're not gambling. I don't know if they... I don't think they rebill. I thought I had read that somewhere. Do I have the same impression as me that the Earth frequencies shifted recently? Or is it just your own energy field? Maybe it did Philcos. I'm not sure. Why trade Sinker if I have Quantower? Very simple reason. Tech T, because I have both Rhythmic and Tradevate accounts, and Quantower can't copy across all those. So effectively, what I do, is I set up Replicanto, and I use the lead account from Replicanto, and I log into TradeSyncer, and then I can set up all the other Rhythmic accounts on TradeSyncer, because you can only have one Rhythmic connection with Replicanto. So every other Rhythmic connection is on TradeSyncer, and then I use the lead account from Replicanto and copy across everything that way with one trade. Now, I'm not currently doing that, but that's the option. That allows you to have multiple Rhythmic connection. So you can see we've already got 30 accounts on Replicanto. So do I really want to go more than 30 accounts? I'm already up $53 on my fundeds today, so we'll be locking those down. So, but yeah, that's why I do it that way. Guys, let me show you the math and kind of what I'm planning on doing here. At first, let's check the news. What time is it? Got 3 minutes. I don't think there's any news today, but let me double check it just to make sure. I didn't even look this morning. Yeah, no news today. All right. Just wanted to make sure. Wanted to confirm. So basically, this is what I'm looking at, guys. So on my funded accounts, the lowest balance is down almost $800. Okay. You see that? $49.2 is my lowest balance. So I'm going to shoot for $50 a day. I'm going to explain this quickly. $50 a day times 14 trading days left in the month. So $700. So effectively, by the end of the month, my accounts will be back to $50,000, thereabout, right? We're then going to have approximately 18 trading days left in the year. So at that point, I'm going to go for $100 a day. Oh. And that will put me at about $2,000 in profit going into the end of the year, which means that in January, I'm going to leave myself somewhere between $600 and $700 to have to make to get the payout. You do the math across 30 accounts. If we can do that and do that across 30 accounts, that'll be a $15,000 payout. Giveaway prize today is going to be $100 cash giveaway. Or I could just full port 1K a day. Yeah, that's true too. Good morning, Alcy Faye. So, yeah, no big news. 200 Connies at 699. Nice. So that's my thought process. Nutty's doing something very similar, you know, with his stuff. But on a much larger scale. So the idea is by the new year, I want to have, actually by the end of the month, I want to have effectively 40 funded accounts. So we'll see if that happens or not. We just go from there. We got about 2 minutes until market open. I am bearish today, I think. Now, could we push back up to 720s? Yes. We could push back up there. I would take a short there if we did. But I'm looking for us to kind of fill the gap. New week opening gap down there at 320. So we'll kind of see what happens. I could be completely wrong. We could just be bullish. Who knows? We could be bullish. I don't know. Good morning, Clarity. Got less than a minute until open. Either way, I don't expect that much from today. We'll look for some spots to make some money and go from there. I will load up on those scale accounts once I get clarification on them. Whether it's intraday trailing or not does not bother me, but I do know sometimes, you know, people who are trading larger size, that's a big deal, right? It's a big deal. Mancini says 0 volatility, do not overtrade, hold runner, levels respecting, yada, yada, yada. Here we are. We're open. You sure it's the target? It could be. Looking like ES is going to push up to that 68.51. It's already grinding. Mancini did say the recovery of 41 sees 51 with volume. We got volume right now. I might stab long here in a moment. ES at the VWAP. If ES pops the VWAP, I'll take the long. ES closing right at the VWAP there. I think we test 51 here. You're waiting until the 10 a.m. Nothing wrong with that. And effectively, I'm going to watch the ES. Exclamation point cash. Hit the like button in the chat, or hit the like button if you want to enter the giveaway. Exclamation point cash to enter the giveaway. It's going to be $100 from Trade Day, guys. $100. $100 make you holla, or something like that. So ES rejecting the VWAP there. It's kind of what I'm watching. If we get another push above 48 here on the ES, I'll take the long. Which company was it, Myth, you were talking about that doesn't rebill? Fideas. Pretty sure they don't rebill. Watching the ES here too, guys. ES kind of rejecting that level for now. Building out a little bull flag here on the ES. Nah, I didn't bark Philcos. That's Max. He looked out the window and said, "Woof." It was me. It was me, Philcos. I was speaking my second language. Dog. Dog is my second language. You like the doggy as well? Is this thing going to go or what? I think so. Trying to be patient with it, but... Dumpage. All right, here we go. Now I might start looking for a short opportunity here. Nice bounce off the 600 there. Just be patient. Let's just be patient. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. We only got 29 likes. We got 67 viewers. 6, 7. Hit the like button. Good morning, Coach Fred. Coach Fred in the house. Just being patient, guys. All right, here we go, guys. Might get an entry here. Might get a long entry. Let's see. Very chop, chop, chop. Choppy, choppy, choppy. All right, I'm going to take it here, guys. And I'm going to look for the whole number here. I'm going to look for the 70. And on this first one, I'm going to look for 57. Pastor Take Private Trader accounts 2 days ago. 700 above. Today is day 5. Let's go. Well, rejecting off that level, so that's never a good sign. Let's see, let's see. Back to test the 610s there. Watching this 5-minute candle, look like it's going to close ugly. Maybe she trapped me. If you reach the buffer zone and Take Private Trader account, will it be an end of day account? Yes. Effectively. Oh, dang. 3 minis again, Jamie? I thought that second push would pop it. It didn't quite get it. So let's give it an opportunity to see if it does. I've done that so many times, Jamie. Not 3, but usually with like 1, you know. I need ES to break VWAP here. If it'll break above VWAP, we can go. Sherry in the house. Yeah, 3 minis will definitely get you in trouble quick. Hell, 2 micros will get you in trouble quick. 2 micros. Might be a chop fest. Get your 10 points and lock it down. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea for sure. $50-point opening range here. Neon. If ES loses the 41, I'll get out. So we'll get the run back into the 630s here. Getting close to just stopping out. Oh, your ATM's changed? Yeah, it makes sense. So we get a little squeeze here. VS can get above the VWAP here. That's going to be like the line in the sand. It's retesting it now. Almost right back to my entry. Almost. Let's see, let's see. If ES loses the 40, I'll probably just close this trade. And look for another spot. I'm going to add one more time right here. And if we cannot squeeze back up here, then I'm going to kill it. If we get back below the lows. So I need a pop here to get me out, or I'm going to kill the trade. See if we pop back up, get me out. All right, I'm going to eat it right there, guys, for a $170 loss. I just feel like this thing's got dump in its eyes. I came into the day bearish, thinking that we're going to fill that new week opening gap. So I really don't want to fight it all that much. And I don't really care if it does pop right here. I'm not going to feel anything about it. We'll just, like I said, look for a spot to get the money back. And for some reason, the copy trader's not working. I don't know why the copy trader's not working. Yeah, copy trader's not working here. Is it because this is a DX feed account? Probably. Probably. Yeah, I feel like if the ES loses at 41, we're going down. Carson Beck? Yeah, I think so, Colt. I mean, he wanted to change the scenery. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Man, is this thing going to trap me into another long here? Is it going to trick me into another long? Rude. Not going to let it happen. Well, well, well. I'm listening to My Funny Futures to hear about the plan. I mean, if ES closes above the VWAP here, I may take another stab at it. Just kind of waiting here. I don't know, guys. I am bearish today. I may just take the short here. Yeah, Trev, that's a good point. Very good point. Very, very good point there. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right. I'm trying it again. I didn't wait on the ES to close above VWAP, which... you know, I didn't wait for the ES to close above. There we go. It is closing now. It's pushing now. Well, maybe not. It didn't close. I'm just killing it again, guys. What happens if you get your buffer up to 3K and you're capped at 1K payouts? Crypto King, you still have to have five $100 days right between payouts. What prop firm are you talking about there? Yeah, I was thinking ES would close above the VWAP. It did not. I'm going to get short here. Looking for this low down here. Let's see if ES can hold below 41 or not. Bulinox, you have to trade 10 days in between. So you'd have to have 10 trading days in between. Whether it's $50 a day, $100 a day, whatever the case may be, but it's still 10 days. We'll take this down to like 5.45. $15-minute is breaking out to the downside here, so let's see what it does. ES did just tap 38, which was the first support down. Yeah, this thing could go back higher now. Good thing I'm just on one account. Going to take it with the indicator color short at 620, target 559. Nice. Why'd you take it? I almost want to move this down to like the 500 level. So I feel like if we flush, I'm going to pull it down to like 510. 540, there's a single print from yesterday. Oh, you're trapped long. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like, I came into the day bearish and then I took 2 longs. And they were kind of bad entries too. Like, that's a really bad one, sub breakout entry. This one not as bad. So we'll see. No inside bars or anything yet on the 5-minute. If ES can kind of lose 38, 36 area, that 38 to 36. Good morning, Solo. Then we probably go down. Yeah, see, ES reclaiming that 41 there. I don't like that. I don't like that. Liquidity at 645. Yeah, probably. That's the opening print there. See if the ES gets back below 41 here. You want to get long, Diego? I mean, if ES doesn't hold the 41, Looks like right now it's holding it. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like the look of the ES here. All right, guys, I'm going to kill this short, I think. You entered short here room. I'm about to just kill the short and take the long. And I may enter kind of big here. Just trap me, fake me out both ways. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, just tap the 51, which is what I was looking at earlier. Nice job, Crypto King. Let's go. Uh, got the stop in here. I mean, if ES pops above 51 here, we're off to the races. The link, yeah, it should be right there. Once upon a time, I thought you used to blind a little ICT. Yeah, no, I still use it. I'm just on an eval on a day like today. I don't really. All right, guys. Watch this trade for me. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes here. It might be 5 minutes. I got to go handle something. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. What happened? just rejected and made lows, huh? Just rejected and made lows. Let me see here. Look at her go. Okay. I mean, this is just choppy, guys. So choppy. God dang, man. This is another... Oh, damn it. I missed the inside bar. And the inside bar paid 50 points. The inside bar bang, guys. I missed it. Let's go. Nice job by 8 weeks. Dang, I can't believe that. I missed the inside bar. Yeah, the inside bar works pretty good, Trev. It's not bad. Yeah, the inside bar banged. I don't know. I just missed it. I want to stab long here, but I'm going to wait, actually. Could get a short setup. Let's see. I'm going to wait. Could get a short setup here. I do like the long here, Diego. I think it makes a lot of sense, but... All right, I'm tagged in here on a short. I'm actually going to take this with stop's going to be here. Stop to break even at the first target. Stop to break even now. Took 5 off at 10. Gonna look for a run. A little bit of a runner. All right, don't get it. That's all right. Mark's in tandem with Tesla. Tesla looks like a low gap fill trade day. 646 and it's 90. Let's go. I might try this again. We'll see. I'm just going to go for the 10 points here. I'm just going to go for the 10 here. No runner. God dang it. It tagged me into an opposite position. I was trying to, I don't know if you guys saw that. I was trying to close it down to 10 because it only filled me on 1. But anyways, it's fine. What up, is Trading Star? Trying to grind a little bit of this back. What's the lyrics to my theme song? I don't know. I'm not sure. What do you mean? The lyrics to the song I play in the morning? This is the song I play in the morning. Oops. There's the lyrics. Dang it, I should have left the runner on. Yeah, it says protect your ass. It says get your cash and protect your ass. You'd like to eat up these wicks? Yeah, for sure. I should have held that, apparently. Should have held that. Yes, it's kind of losing that support level there at 36. I mean, that's kind of where I was, my line in the sand. I think if we lose 36, we just go down here. I don't really need to have large size, though, to be honest. So I'm going to go back to a micro here. And I'm going to have my stop up there. I feel that too, Floki. I feel that way, me too. It might rip one more time up before it does it. Yes, made a new low. Nasdaq did not. Need to make a low here. Should get a little bit of a flush. I think we get below this low, we can get a bit of a flush. Exclamation point cash if you want to enter the giveaway, guys. We need a lot more likes, though. Giveaway is $100 cash, by the way. Supplied to you by Trade Day. It will not be given to you until the end of the month, just so you know. They'll send those all out at one time at the end of the month. I'm going to go 5 micros here on this pushback down. I just realized this wick up here is protected theoretically. So we should make a new low before we come back to that. Should, theoretically. All right, I'm all out of those, so add a new low here. I will move the stop into break even. Yeah, we'll receive it by Christmas. Yeah, they'll send it to you at like the first week of December. It'll be at the end of November. They'll send an invite and to Rise. So you do have to have a Rise account. There we go. See if we can get this run lower now. I think we sweep lower. I'm going to go for like 510. If we can get 510 here, that'll put us back in the green or break even on the day. And if this pushes back up and stops me out, that's okay. We'll look for another entry. All right, stopped us out. That's okay. That's all right. All right, all right, all right. It's okay. Down $70. $70. Dun, 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 dun. ATR. What's the ATR here? 30? 2-minute chart. ATR's 30 on the 2-minute, guys. I moved up to the 2-minute. I was getting faked out too much on the 1-minute. Thank you, Black Phoenix. Getting faked out too much on the 1-minute there. I moved up to the 2-minute. I don't know if you guys have seen me do that very often. But if we retest kind of that 85 area, we'll look to get short off a rejection there. I'll probably go 2 or 3 micros. We'll see. You can, Crypto King. Can you copy trade a Bulenox Master and a TPT Pro? Yeah, I mean, Bulenox says they don't like you copy trading. I've not seen anybody ever denied for that. So I've gotten a payout doing it, and I think you're fine. One tick away from your target twice and stopped you out. Oh my goodness, Tech T, that sucks. Tech T, don't be a dick for a tick. I get it. It's tough not to do, right? All right, here we go. All right, all right, all right. Guys, we need more likes. We got 72. We're going to need like 110. We need at least 100 likes. At least 100. D-Gens unite. Hit the like button. Did you see the cool kid stats? According to AI, the most popular intraday time frames for NQ are 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 minute, and 30 minute. Interesting. Those stats got to be wrong. Those stats got to be wrong. Volume's picking up a little bit. I mean, we got a 30 point ATR in the 2 minute, which means 1 minute has to be, what, 15 points? That's not bad. Never trust me. Always fuck check me. Yeah, my fun futures distracting us from your live with their giveaways. Are they giving it? Doing any giveaways? I had it pulled up and then I just stopped looking. I thought we weren't having a show today. What are they doing? I thought Jacoby was just getting on there to announce the stuff. Terry's mic sounds bad. Oh, fact check you. Oh, they're going offline now. Or is that my internet? It could be my internet. Nice reversal. Yeah, it is an engulfing candle. Yeah, they're doing daily payouts. Yep. I'm going to buy some of those accounts today. I'm going to try to be very patient with those accounts. All right, we hit the 21 here. Let's see. Still 2 day to pass? I think so. So I'm going to go 3 micros on this. And just take those off there at the low. And then I'm going to take 510 on the other. Not a reversal candle now, yeah. Black Phoenix, My Funny Futures, just announced. Yeah, the static is not bad, Black Phoenix. The nice thing about the static account is, let's say you make $1,500 and you take out $1,500, you can withdraw into the buffer and still have $500 left. So, yeah, PA is whack for sure. So we get a push back through the lows here. Doing good, Punisher. How you doing? You just passed 100K static? Let's go. Let's see, can we push lower? Can we push lower? Instant live access. True. I'm going to reduce my size here a little bit. I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to, man, as much as I probably shouldn't. I'm going to go ahead and go stop to break even here. Through the lows. I don't like how much time it's taking here. I feel like we could bounce. Yeah. I don't know. It probably ends up working, but down $36 now. Gold's in a free fall. Wow. It is. Dun, 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 dun. Get a little retrace tomorrow and rocket ship tomorrow, possibly. You just pull your funded Punisher? Man, that sucks. That sucks, man. Hate to hear it. I mean, 115-point range today. I don't know. Maybe I should have been a little more patient there. I do think if we breach the low, we get a bit of a waterfall here, but new candle here. There we go. Sweep of the low. Sweep of the leg. Initial balance is set here. I mean, we could take an initial balance play. Oh, did I have that set to 20 points? I just noticed that. Might get another opportunity to take a short here. We could. Apple stubborn on highs. You got an SMT here. ES has not made an, or yeah, ES did not make a new low on this flush. If I was more patient there, we would have hit our first target of 20 points. Why did you guys tell me to be more patient? Let me check how many people are in the giveaway, because if there's an exorbitant, crazy amount of people in the giveaway compared to viewers, you know what we'll do. Yeah. This is insane. Like, how is there 181 people in the giveaway? And we got 66 viewers right now. $180. It is subscribers only mode, Rob. Should be on. Subscribers only should be on, right? Yeah, I'm gonna give it. We'll do a countdown. I usually have subscribers only mode on. Let me double check it. Should be. Is it not on? Hold on. Trying to find it. Yeah, I think it's subs. It should be subs only. we'll try this initial balance retest. And I'm going to go with 5 micros. ES is about to make a new low. All right, I'm going to try this. So we would have hit our target there if I would have just held that. Yes, making new lows there. Expecting a little bounce here. See if we get tagged in. Do we long here? I'm going to take initial balance retest here, I think. I mean, there could be an argument made for a long here, too, to be honest. No feel on the bounce. I kind of want a long here back into the short. But down to the 500s. All right, I'm going to try it here. I'm going to give it down to the 90. And I'll add one more time. Actually, I probably shouldn't give it that far, but I got in a little late, honestly. So if it sweeps the low one more time, I'll add. If it gets back above wick at 514, I'm going to go stop to break even. Now to stop to break even. There we go. So now I don't think I'm going to try the retest. We're back green here, up 50 bucks. $50 make you holla. City of Squala or something like that. I mean, we could still take the initial balance retest, but maybe with just a micro. So there is volatility today, but unfortunately it's like rickety back and forth. It's like real jerky. Yeah, bulls are holding. I think we're going to that new week opening gap, though. I really do. I mean, it's still 200 points down. I don't know if we get there today, but I think it's just going to be a grind lower type of day. Yeah, somebody mentioned 10 points. Take your 10 points. $3.19 and $7.14. Yeah, look, we're closer to, well, we're right dead in the middle of those two, I guess. Right in the middle. Let's see how we're doing on Take Profit Trader as far as the giveaway goes. Let's see how close we are to the giveaway. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we need 42 more sales to get to the giveaway. $42 more sales. Fiddle in the middle. Makes it difficult, yeah. All right, see if we get tagged in here. Initial balance retest play. 1 micro, 10-point stop, 10-point take profit. Problem with this is ES is still above initial balance low here. Nasdaq below initial balance, ES above. Morningstar. We got a bullish Harami here as well on the 5-minute. 550 would kind of be the target. 547. See if we get a retest here. Initial balance retest has been kind of paying lately. I haven't been taking them though. If we don't get tagged in here, you know, not much we can do about it. I probably won't take it if we don't get tagged in here. All right, tagged in. Boom, 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 boom. That's not the reaction you want. And stopped out. Tagged in. Stopped out. Rude. Oh, there we go. Touch of the 21, though. It's nice. Did it touch it? Did it touch it? Not quite. Not quite. Thank you, Thomas. 900 cons at 550. Let's see what it does. Evening morning stars are your enemies. You try to break out of those highs, it clips you. Yeah. Oh, let me get back over here. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about taking the short here off the 520 level? Should we do it so we can have a runner? I mean, runners have not been working out today, though. So it actually would be right. You like longs? Yeah. If they do get tagged in here and this trade loses, we in the red for the day. Or some stops were set up for the Bulls, yeah. Yeah, what kind of that we did inverse on the way back up here. I mean, you could potentially see if we you could see like 580. Someone mentioned the 580 level I think a moment ago. Who is that? I think it was I Hate Weeks 580. All right, I'm tagged in. Tagged in short there. Just think about adding there. I'm going to move this down, and I'm going to go stop to break even. Stop to break even, I think, through the 15. Yeah. Actually, I might add to this on a pullback. Call the elevator. Huge stack at 588. Yeah. Hopefully get a push lower here first. Let's go. Nice trade there. Not a bad entry there. Not a bad trade. I like it. I like it. Yeah, Trev, we're back to green finally. I mean, it was a fight today, right? I mean, like seemed like every trade I took at the beginning of the day, really. I mean, you can call it FOMO. I mean, we can call it whatever we want to, right? That bad trade, then bad trade, then we kind of we walked away. Actually, this one, bad trade, right? So like 3 bad trades in a row. We walked away for a little short minute. I took a winner there. And then ever since then, these have been like small winners. Some break evens here or there, winner, and then we kind of started getting the feel for the price action and kind of being able to sort of fight our way back there. So 3 losses in a row to start the day, which, I mean, it's kind of odd. I don't usually start the day like that, but we did today for some reason. I don't know. And we came into today bearish. I came into today thinking that today we were going to go down, and took 2 longs right off the rip. So took those longs right off the rip that probably didn't make sense. Call it lower time frames. Yeah, well, Trev, that's why I moved up to the 2 minute, if you noticed. I recognized that these were trapping me, and I said, let's move up to the 2 minute. Let's use the 21 EMA, and look at what the 21 EMA has done for us, you know, since we kind of started watching it. Price has held it. So if you're taking a short, just make sure we stay below the 21, keep your stop above it. And that's literally all I've done on these first few entries. These last few entries. Well, I'm getting a call. It's probably a scammer, but it doesn't say it is. Let me answer it. An automated machine asking me how I'm doing today. I am doing fine. How about you? So, yeah, Trev, I agree. I mean, I like the 5 minute too. I've been using the 5 minute more and more. I think you've seen that. You know, really, even looking at the 5 minute chart here, what do we have right there that kind of lined up with the 2 minute? You know, we had a little bear flag here. So the entry would have been 21. So I was a little early. 21 off the bear flag, targets the low. I've been liking these 5 minute bear flags, like these 2 candle setups, 2 to 3 candle setups. You know, there's the inside bar this morning that I missed. I mean, that's trade of the day right there. You know, tagged in 50 points right away. You lost 27 points yesterday on the inside bar, so that would have made up for that and more. We'll do the giveaway here in about 10 minutes, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop. Well, if we get to 100 likes, that is. We need 17 more. But I'm going to stop the giveaway. I'm going to stop it, and then we're going to re-enter it. We're going to restart it. We're going to do a 5 minute entry only because there's way too many people in the giveaway. Over 200 people. And even with me allowing you guys to use your alt accounts, there shouldn't be 200 people in the giveaway. So there's 203 people in there. So yeah, Trev. True. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it uses your mental capital too. I love the 1 minute. I don't know why, but I just do. I loves it. It's my friend. It's my friend. Me and the 1 minute. We are friends. We are friends. I don't quite know why it's not copying across these accounts. I don't know. It says can't find symbol. Oh, so it's saying it can't find the symbol MNQ. Let me open a chart. I don't know what it means. Can't find the symbol. Yeah. I mean, you use what works for you, right? Let's do this. Phineas. Run. You guys think we're going to dump down to the 450s probably? Yeah, for sure, Main Street. Or Main Views. You take yours off the 5 second. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. To each his own. Oh, yeah, let me look over here. I forgot. We break the 90 here. I think we flush down into the 70 pretty quickly. Let's see. So we push down into the 50s. ES can get below that 31 here. It's just been holding that 31 like crazy. Break the 90, we should flush, I think, down into the 50s real quick. Testing the 90s, ES at the lows. I did re-enter short over here on the Fideas accounts. Looking for 455. I'm going to front run the previous day low. First trade on these accounts. If we break 90, we go. ES got to break the lows, we flush. All right, ES is breaking the low there. Just a little mini break of it, though. You having a bad day? 8K across 500 qualify. Oh, you're having a day for a payout in past 3. I say a bad day. Wait a second. This doesn't sound like a bad day. Awesome job. Let's go, Mo. Room is long. I mean, I don't hate a long here room. I really don't. I do think the draw is lower here. I think we break this low, we go. I think we flush here if we break back below the low. Looking for 455 here. Bad entry, obviously. I got everything set up late and just entered. Could have waited for a pop, but I'll add into it at the 530s if we get it. Stop will be like 565. Now the cherry on top would be to finally break your losing streak and win the giveaway. Let's go. What up, fish lips? Mancini has called out the 41 level, just so you guys know. He said if we reclaim the 41, we squeeze. So I'll be watching that as well. Top of the hour. Yeah, for sure. Well, at the end of the day, I'm not so concerned about this. I mean, we're in 1 micro right here. I do think the draw is lower. I think the draw is the 452s at minimum. But, you know, stop really up here. Mental stop for now. My line in the sand is if the ES reclaims that 41. That'll be my line in the sand there. I mean, we've been holding the 2-minute 21, so I really could just stop out above that, to be honest, just to make it a small loss and then look for a re-entry. We'll see. Long paid, nice job, room. Yeah, I mean, the problem is I'm already in a short. I can't really be longing. I don't hate the long there, though. You know what I mean? I love these whole number bounces. I hate shorting into the whole number, which is exactly what we did. Boom, boom, boom. Here's the top of the hour. $91 likes. Let's go. Click the like button. Let's go. Not the trade button. Fair point. Fair point. We've not touched the 50 EMA today on the 1 minute as well. I don't even know where that is, to be honest. Because I don't have the 1 minute 50 EMA pulled up. I might try one ad up here at the 530 area. And then that'll be the only ad, I think, because if we continue to push beyond that, I'm just probably going to get out. Let's see, guys. We got 95 likes. Again, I'm watching the ES here. If he gets above 41, I'm going to close this out. So I'm going to hold it until the 41. Hold it until we get above there. Yes, still holding above initial balance low. Nasdaq is right there at it, the 532. Oh. ES is approaching the 41, so kind of getting to the level where we'll probably stop out if it pops above there. If it closes above the 41, obviously we'll just flip long. So almost to the line in the sand here. $20 seconds left on this candle. The close back above the 21 would be bad news on the 2 minute. If it can close back below it, it's really what we want. There we go. Get a little rejection candle here. Push back below the 21. Closed below it. So that's good news. Let's see if it can continue. You'd have another short entry at like 512. So what I'm going to do is move this down to 10 points because 512 would be another short entry. So if we can get back below 512 here, that effectively would be our entry anyway. So let's see. I actually could add one here. Let's see. Stop should really be at the top of this wick now. May add one more here. Since I can kind of put a hard stop in. So I'm going to add one more there since we got a hard stop. Did someone say we're changing the giveaways? We're going to redo it. The new daily payouts. I like the daily payout. Obviously, I think it's a really good idea. So again, like I said, if ES gets above 41 there, that's going to be interesting there. All right, taking out of two of those. We're going to go stop to break even at this wick down here if we can get it. Yeah, it is intraday. It is intraday trailing. I hate weeks, unfortunately, from what I understand. I don't know if that was asked. I mean, I asked that directly and was told no. And then when I asked it again to someone else, they said yes. So. I'm going to take this one off at 10 points if we get it. I don't really love how this is reacting here, to be honest. We're just into micros at this point. Yeah, it requires $2,100 buffer. They did confirm it. All right, good. I wasn't watching it. I had it pulled up and then I couldn't listen to it. 68.34 has not closed below to flush. Yeah, well, also the reclaim of 41 is his line in the sand for the bulls, right? Reclaim 41, he thinks we squeeze. So as long as we hold below there, I'm okay with the short. All right, I'm going to go stop to break even here on this runner. Let's just give it a chance to go. You know what? We've already taken some profit, so we could just leave that up there. That's 16 points. We're up. I guess we're only up $12 after all that. Those kinds of 5 minute look so good. Yeah. And they could come, right? They could. I'm going to lock some in below this wick here. If we get below this wick, I'm going to lock in 10 points. Probably get stopped out at the 10 points, but that's all right. Locking in 10 points there. Just look for the run around it, right straight through 500 into the 490. I want to see expansion there. If it bounces, then I think that's a bad sign. So it did bounce. Oh, I heard an extra beep. All right, nothing else is there. All right, good. Let's say I heard an extra beep. So I made $33. I'm sorry, $26 on that exchange. Not a lot, really, to be honest. But we'll take it. Green is green. Green is green. 23 subs to 8K. Let's go. Can we get the 23 subs? Can we do it? Yeah, 539 would be kind of where my stop. My stop was 543, so I think. Could grab some liquidity higher here. We've kind of got a little trend line liquidity going here. You know? A little generated 2-minute trend line liquidity. We already kind of broke above it. Oh, I'm going to be tempted to long here into the 550s, guys. I'm not going to do it on this account. Let's do it over here. I'm going to long looking for 547 here. Looking for 547. ES reclaimed the 41. Well, it hasn't closed above yet, but it looks like it's going to. I don't know why I'm not waiting for the close aboves. I should be. So I'm long here. Just need the ES to close above 41. If it doesn't, could go back down. All right, well, it really didn't close back above it there. ES wicked right into the VWAP. Option skew turned positive a few minutes ago. Yeah, fish lips. Been a minute. Been kind of slowed down lately on the subs, but that's okay. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to stop out on the long if we close back below 22 here. 522. I am bearish overall, but I do think a push back up into like 550 area kind of makes sense, but we'll see. Should have waited for the ES to close above 41 to enter, but I did not. So, you know, the things you do. If ES gets a close above 41, we run. 620 could be final upside. Yeah, we'll see, fish lips. ES did not close above 41 yet, so I entered a bit early. Or late, however you want to look at it. Close back above the 21 to the downside there. Just kind of watching here. Dun, dun, dun. I stopped out of the long, guys. It might bounce now, but I stopped out of it. What did we? Well, now it wants to rip. That's rude. All right, well, that made me jump back in. Let's see if it squeezes. You don't have to wait for the close above this time. You just have to wait for it to get above 41 since it kind of hit it, pulled back, and then reclaimed. So let's see if it pushes now. Should get a squeeze back up now. I think 47's kind of makes sense. 46 is the 50 EMA. Where's it at on the 1 minute, though? Oh, we're at the 50 EMA on the 1 minute. I didn't even know that. Man, I longed into the 50 EMA, I think, on the 1 minute earlier. Oops. Just training the bot, thinking we get back to 570. Maybe. Who really knows? Looks like if we can get above that 35 level here, we can squeeze, but just not doing it so far on the Nasdaq. Yes, at the 41. Can it do it? Come on, squeeze it. There we go. Pushing through the 40. Into the 40 here. $568s maybe. I'm going to look for like 565. I got the stop in at break even here. This would be a good spot to take profit, but I'm going to lock in 10 here. Yeah, the giveaway. Somebody asked about the giveaway. Oh, you're getting tired? Yeah, so Olympians, they reached out to me and told me that they're not going to be able to credit the giveaway winners until the first week. They'll send you an invite on Rise the last week of November. So in the last week of November, you'll find an invite from them for Rise. So probably look for the first week of December for the money to be sent out to you. Unfortunately, with me waiting on a third party, not much I can do about that, right? Not much I can do about that. Actually, you know what? Let's move this stop down here. Kind of got a lotto runner here. So let's go. Nice job. I hate weeks. Let's go. Here's the thing, guys. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. You know? I mean, where could this go? This thing could go to the moon. 646. I'm just going to, I'm going to look for like the opening print. I'm just going to leave stop at break even here and see if we can't run back through the initial opening print at 640s. I mean, why not? Let's make this a 120 point trade. No, you can sign up for Rise Black Phoenix, and then they send you the invite. That way everything's already set up. You've already been through the KYC and all that. And then they'll send you the invite. And once you get the invite, the payment can just go straight to you. It goes straight into your account that same day. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Bam. Bam. Let's go. Oh. We might have been in a little heavy on that position. Just a smidge. Just a smidge we were in a little heavy. Up $700 on these accounts. Let's go. Here's the thing. I always take profit level to level, right? And then it ends up just keep going. It keeps going. So, like, why not just go for the opening print? Somebody, I think I Hate Weeks mentioned that we had orders all the way up at 700. So let's do that, actually. Let's go for 170 points. I mean, why not, right? If it goes straight up without pulling back, we might get it. You never know. So, yeah, I got heavy there, Smokey Bear. We got heavy. We probably get stopped. Let's be honest. We probably get stopped, but we're down to 1 micro. Okay, so it's end of day. Wait, hold on. The rapid add-on is intraday from eval or just funded, is what someone asked. Once you pass, it turns from end of day to intraday. So once you're funded, it's intraday. And the eval is still end of day. So there you go. Why look at a GIF horse in the mouth? What? No, that's a eval. I'm in a micro right now, G-Day. I am in a micro. We were in 30 micros. That's why we're up $745. So we get above the initial balance, or the 15-minute opening range here. We push into the VWAP at 610, and then from there, you're off to the races. And this was a Mancini call-out, guys. That's why I took the long. I got in a little early, but 41 to 51 right now already on 10 points on the ES up. All right, here we go. We're at the 90 level. Let's see. 602 at 599. ES just tapped the 68.51 to the tick. See if we can get through there. Money's put on the longs, yeah. Let's go. ES hit that key level. Let's see if it can push through there. Do you get the feeling these firms are trying to confuse us with all these flex rapid add-ons? If you do 3 push-ups, hop, skip, and a jump, you get extra $500 in drawdown? Could be. Could be. You could be right. Rejecting the opening range, rejecting that 68.51. Again, if we get stopped, who cares? If we get stopped, who cares? Mancini's going to say lock it in level to level. I already know. Protect gains. All your discords were being bears. Glad I followed your bias. Yeah. I mean, I'm bearish too. I am still bearish. But the thing is, I mean, from a fib perspective, does it make sense to push back up at some point? Yeah, I think so. We're at the top of the 5 minute. Yeah. For sure, right? Yeah, we ran that 580 level, which was that's a level I had marked out on the 5 minute. I mean, like I said, if we get stopped here, no big deal. You hold a lotto runner, right? You hold a runner for just if it just goes all the way back up. Could get a... We could get a long setup here. Oh, no, we're on the 1 minute. Let's go to the 2 minute. Yeah, you could get a long setup here. Let's see. So if it kind of gets back above 67, you can add, but probably going to get stopped. I got stopped out there. That's all right. Thoughts on my funded futures? I like it, Olympians. If you want to pay the 127, I think it's fine. It's a little bit, I would say, I mean, I would hope that it was a little cheaper than 127, but yeah, I like it. I think it's good for the daily payouts. And I do like that the payouts are going to be basically instant, right? I don't really have a setup here, but I don't know. I just think this thing sells off, so I'm just going to jump in. I think this thing's just going to sell. I actually did this on the wrong account, but that's all right. Just take these off so I can maybe scale out of one of these. Right here. So I'm just down to one, scaled out of one there. That would kind of be where I go stop to break even. And again, let's try to get this lotto short going. Might could wait to there, but you the man, G-Day. Thank you. What up, Pine Tree? That's a big dump, it is. We're gonna do the giveaway in a minute, Tech T, but we're gonna restart it. And we're gonna start it at 5 minutes and let you get back in because it's over 200 entries and there should not be that many. So I'm not trying to have you guys 240 entries. So now the question is, where do we take profit? Do we just take the 500? I think so. Let's just take the 500. It's 26 points, $50 on this account. There we are. Again, I think if you're short here, 452 is a great target. You've not gotten the follow through that you kind of wanted. So great timing on the long. We exited the short when it no longer made sense. We entered the long when it made sense. We scaled the majority of our profit, and we held a lotto runner. The lotto runner did not pay. The only thing we didn't do here on the short is hold a lotto runner, right? We took one off at 13, and we took the other off at 27. So, tickled your pickle and took your wife to the steakhouse? Mancini takes level to level. How much does he take off at that level? 80%. 80% frank, and he does not move the stop. The stop remains at the previous level. So in this case, the stop would have remained at 36. He would have taken 80% of his trade off at 51, so he cannot lose. He would have lost 5 points on 20% of the trade. He would not have lost. Chuck Norris doesn't get stopped out. He circuit breaks the market and moves his order. My buy and sell game's wild. Thank you. That was your first Mancini trade? Yeah. I like Mancini's levels. Like, these intraday callouts are nice. Always gives you an idea. Like, I was short, right, when the long triggered. Did it make any sense for me to stay short when that long triggered? No. Back up $23. Let's go. T. Cooper, Adam Mancini 4 on Twitter. You can also follow Methodical Man. But this is his call out. Let's refresh it so you can see the real-time information here. He gives out ES levels and ES levels only. And let's see. Here's his tweet 43 minutes ago. 68.41 must reclaim to work up. Okay. And then, of course, a few minutes ago, he tweeted, protect profits level to level. We hit the first target, which was 51. 51 was the next target up. So we hit 51 and rejected. So Adam Mancini 4, you can follow him on Twitter. And you can follow Methodical Man, too, on Twitter. Why not? There's Methodical Man right there. Methodical Man. That ugly guy back when he had no beard. Up 1,600. Let's go. Nice job. Why are you not able to enter the giveaway? Exclamation point cash, Business Lens. Don't worry, because I'm going to end it anyway. I'm about to end it right now. Let me see. I'm going to show you guys how many entries we got. Methodical Boy. That's right. He's in here. No, I don't got no nice body. Black Phoenix, get out of here. Get out of here. Unless you saw the rock body. All right, guys, don't do exclamation point cash right now. I'm about to close the entries. And then I'm going to cancel it. And we're going to set a timer for 5 minutes. and we're going to restart it. 5-minute timer starting now. Exclamation point cash in the chat to enter the giveaway. Yeah, this could be a bullish Harami candle too. So you got 5 minutes to enter the giveaway. We're restarting room because there's too many. There were too many bots in the giveaway. There was 274 entries, and we got 84 people watching. There's no way. 125, 130 entries is kind of what I expect with alt accounts and such, but 200 plus is insane. We could get another short setup here, guys. There is a bullish SMT at the lows, though. I might take this short setup again. We're up, what are we up on this account? $102. No, wait. We're up 177. And these accounts were up 650. This is kind of a setup I'm looking at here. If we push back up into the 21, which is the red line, we wick into it. I'll take the short off the low of the previous candle. I'll probably just take this with a micro, 1 micro, not look for a runner, go for 20 points. I still think the draw is down here at 452. But we got 115 likes. Appreciate you guys. It is subscribers only, Clarity. It should be subscribers only. Unless something somehow changed, but it should be. Let me see. Where do I check it? I don't know where I check it for that. Oh. The $1 million giveaway. Oh, here we go, guys. I almost missed it. Here's the entry. So the wick off the 21, we want to see a candle close below. And then we'll take the low of the previous candle. Give you a handout. All right. 8 weeks. No problem. I do my best. We got 13 seconds left on this candle. It should close below. And stop will go with that wick up there. And well, let me put the stop in. Normally it will show on the screen that subscriber mode is turned on. I don't know why it's not. I'll have to look. I don't know why I can't see it. I normally can see it. They changed thing. Okay, wait. Here it is. Is this it? No, this is latency. Let me look. Let me find it. See, it used to be right there where I could see it, and it's not there anymore. I don't know where it is, though. Let me go into my thing right quick and take a look. All right. We're going to do the draw in just 1 second, guys. I'm going to look at one more thing right quick. See if we get tagged in here. Oh, is it right here? Oh, dang it, I didn't want to do that. All right. We'll figure it out later. All right, let's do the giveaway. If you guys are not in, we're gonna pull it now. All right, guys, I'm closing it in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the giveaway is closed right when we're getting tagged into the trade. And the winner is... What are we waiting on, room? What? Hold up. What are we doing? Enter it. Exclamation point cash. Let's go, guys. Rigged. All right. And the winner is, we're going to close them now, guys. Let's go. The likes? We have the likes. I know, I was going to do it exactly like that, Moxie, and then boom. You didn't enter? I don't know. You got to be in there. Yeah, room, you're in there. You're in there, right there. Room beats. All right. Here we go, guys. Closing it now. The winner is Noel Bot. Noel Bot, are you here? Looking for the alt account. Noel Bot. Where you at? Noel Bot. I don't know if he's a bot. He's in the chat somewhere. No, he's here. I just saw him. Noel Bot. There you go. There you go. Noel, I need you to send me a... Looks like I might lose this trade. Noel, send me a screenshot of you logged into your YouTube channel. And then... didn't mean to do that. So screenshot this, show me you're logged in. And then you're going to need to join Rise. And send me the email for Rise. And again, it'll be probably first week of December before you get the money. But congratulations. Thank you. Email me now. The email's at the top of the chat. Oh no, guys. We're going to lose on this trade. That's rude. Congratulations. What I'm going to do, guys, I will... If you are a mod in my chat, send me an email. So I'm going to do something special for you guys for Christmas. So if you're a mod in my chat, send me an email. I'll need your address. If you don't want to give the address, don't send the email. It's up to you. But if you're a mod in my chat, send me an email, send me your address. And we're gonna do something for you for Christmas. Hey. How do you get a mod? Well, I haven't really added mods in a minute. So, you know, if you're a mod, you've been here for quite a while. If you're not a mod, doesn't mean I don't like you. It just means that, you know, maybe you joined later. So, Mad Moxie trusts me. See, some people do, some people don't. Oh, look at our stop loss holding there for now. Oh, solo trades. Let me take him off the mod list right quick. No, I'm just kidding. Black Phoenix should be a mod. Yeah, maybe. Probably. Maybe we may make some adjustments to some of the mods, Black Phoenix. I don't even know who all the mods are, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously the ones that are in here every day I know. But there's probably a few I probably should take off there. Really, guys, what I'm trying to do is get Pine Tree to send me his address so I can stalk him. That's what I'm trying to do. No, Clarity, that's not true. That's not true. Not true. Hey, guys, it's nothing crazy, trust me. It's not monetary. It's not monetary. So, it's not monetary. You identify as a mod, Alexi? Let's go. I do need to check the mods. I am going to check them and probably eliminate a few that aren't in here anymore. What is the cap daily payout on the scaling? There's no cap. $100,000, I think. Black Phoenix is suffering from rejection. Oh, no. Yeah, mod request dies down. No money? What's this? John, I'm going to send them a pair of my panties. My panties that I personally wear. You're Tom Sabo's and Methodical Man's love child. You deserve mod. Let's go. All right, Noel, let me check. Black Phoenix is all over that. You going to sell them on eBay? They might. Get a few dollars. Get a few dollars. Get them sent back to you. All right, let me verify your email. Verify it's you. All right, Noel, tell me, what is the last letter in your email? A framed picture of Myth in a red ribbon. You tried OnlyFans, but the laughing emojis became too much. Let's go. Nothing better than an husky nut ball fruit of the looms for Xmas. All right, Noel, got you verified there. No, Treff, no! Yeah, ES is reclaimed 41. I'm probably going to get stopped. It's okay. It was a setup, right? It was a setup that I've been taking off the 2 minutes, so they're not all going to win. Good news is I did reduce size on this, so if we do lose, it'll be a few bucks. Yeah, I'm short, but no worries. Methodical Man merch is on the logo. You demand? Nah, nobody buy those. And if you did buy those, I'd feel weird about it. I'd feel weird about it. Yeah, Ubin, I'm pretty much done too. I took a 1 micro trade here. No, nothing wrong with that, Trev. Say what you think. It's fine. It's fine. I've been kind of looking at this this 2-minute strategy. I've been paying attention to it for a couple of weeks. Kind of been pressing the button on it off stream a little bit. Haven't said too much to you guys about it, but I think it's okay. Seems to win more than it loses. That's all you're looking for. Yeah, Solo, they do. So what I'm doing, I'll explain to you guys what I'm going to do on those 25Ks if I pick them up, which I may. That sale, that 90% off Fideus does end today at 6 o'clock. But let me show you how I would do those. So this is how I would do those. So if you buy 20 of the accounts, sounds like a lot. You can only have 5. But if you buy 20 at $8, it's $160. This guarantees that you pass 5. All right. You need to make $250 on all 20. So you can either copy trade one trade across all 20, or you can just do them one at a time. I would do them one at a time. So if you get it, then that means you got 750 in drawdown. So then you could hedge. You could hedge 10 long, 10 short. 5 would make 10 would make 750, and 10 would lose 750. 10 would blow, basically. So I'd have you 5 left. 5 would be up 750, or 10 of them be up 750. Well, now you've got 750 plus the 500. Actually, it's not even that. That's wrong. Why am I? That's why I figured that last time. Okay, I'm wrong about that. Hold on, let's see. Is it 250, right? Hold on, I'm trying to think of this. 500. Okay, that's what it is. So if you do that, if you do 250, I did the math and it's confusing. I did the math last night. It's confusing. If you hedge the first 10, that's right. So if you hedge the first 10, 5 will be up 500, and the other 5 will blow. So 5 would be up 500, the other 5 would blow. I'm trying to remember how I did this. I figured it out last night. I think what it was, you need to make 250. Once you make 250, that gives you 750 in drawdown. So then if you hedge 5 and 5 after you make the 250, that's right. So if you make 250 on 5, that gives you 750 in drawdown. No, you make 250 on 10, that gives you 750 in drawdown. Then you can hedge. So how many do you actually need to buy? You actually only need to buy 15 to do it that way, right? Yeah, 15. But you do have to make the initial 250. I don't know why that's so confusing, but it is. Yeah, it's code MM. Methodical boy, we're talking about the ones, the Fideus. Yeah, the EMA, 20 EMA. Yeah. Stop loss like a brick wall, it is. So is my entry. You the man, Black Phoenix. My math on Discord was wrong. Yeah, I'm thinking about it now. The goal is 1,500. So if you make 250 across 10, you could even hedge to make the 250. You could, theoretically, right? So you could long one, short one, make the 250. You would be up 250 on 5. That gives you 750. I'm just trying to think of how many you'd have to buy to do it that way. I think 20 would get you there. You could, if you hedge to make the 250, I guess it wouldn't really make all that much sense to just do the 250, but you could. So 10 to hedge to make the 250, and then 10 to hedge to make the 1,500, right? I don't know. Math's hard. Lifetime USD, those statics. Yeah, it's $83 solo. Yeah, my math's definitely wrong. I don't know. I gotta look at it. I gotta sit down and look at it instead of thinking about it in my head. I'm going to give this a little bit more room, and I may add to just get out of this. You haven't heard that firm before? Yeah, they're at the top of the chat, or they were. Where did I put them at? They've been in business a while. Like, they're like a European prop firm or whatever. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out, Nate. Trying to figure it out. I'm going to look for a little rejection here just to try to get out of this. I didn't get to stop it in time. Push down. Yeah, we'll just take the loss. I was just going to take it off break even there. There we go. I wanted to give it a chance to go. Let's lock some in here. Why not? There we go. There we go. Locking some in. All right, Frank, I think I missed you. Yeah, the 50K fundamentals very much, but you got to make $4 grand. When we breach the 41 again, how come you did not reverse your trade like you did before? Frank, because it's not. I never short off Mancini's levels. I never short. I only long. The failed breakdown shorts fail a lot more often than the longs. But that's the reason why there. So let me figure out the hedging. How would that work? Let's get the calculator back out. So I think I've thought about it a little more here. So if you buy 5, so like in my opinion, I would just buy. So I would want to get. You need to get 5 to 750. So you need to make 250 on your own. So if you buy 20, you need to get 250 and draw down on 10 of them at least, right? 250 gives you 750. Then you could hedge 5 long, 5 short with 750 of drawdown. You're going to be up. You're going to be up $1,000 in 5, and you're going to blow the other 5. So you'll be up 1,000 in 5, and you'll blow the other 5, right? Now your next 5 have 500 in drawdown, or 750 in drawdown, and these 5 have 1,000. So then you hedge those again, and effectively, well, see, because then if the ones with 1,000 lose, then you want to get them to the equal amounts, right? So why would you make? So if you go 750 in drawdown, why is it so confusing? Why is it so confusing there? I think you just get all 20 to 750. That's what we were thinking about before, right? Because then if you long 5 and you short 5, 5 are up 750, 5 are blown. That's 10. Then you long 5, you short 5, 5 are up 750, 5 are blown. That's 20. Then you got 10 left that are up 750. That's what it is. So you got to make 250 in all 20. And then you long 5, you short 5. You can just do it all together. You can long 10, short 10. And effectively it's the same thing. But you got to get 5 up. You got to get 10 up 750, and then you can long and short and guarantee you pass 5. That's what it is. So effectively, you got to make 250. The first 250 you got to make yourself. Then you can hedge. So yeah, me too, Rob. Why did I not close my short and go long as we got above? I did, Frank. Are you talking about the second time? The second time's no longer valid. That 41 level is no longer valid on the second reclaim. So, yeah, funding fee's $83. You'll be all in for $160 plus 83 times 5 to get 5 funded accounts. Now, you are going to only have $500 in drawdown, so you're only going to be able to trade a micro. But the nice thing about those accounts is, and I don't think Black Beauty's in here, but she uses these accounts. This is the nice thing. Once you get to $1,500, you can take out the entire $1,500 if you want to. It does not blow the account. At $1,500, you'd have $2,000 in the account. Now I wouldn't do that. I'd take out $1,000, and you still have $1,000 in drawdown left, and you can still trade a micro. But you can pay yourself the entire buffer in those accounts, unless I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure. So yeah, the 50Ks aren't bad, but you do got to make 4K. You do got to make 4K. So in other words, the static no longer, it doesn't move to zero ever. It stays at negative 500 always. So if you get to like 3,000 in those accounts, you can just leave yourself a decent amount of room if you wanted to. Now that's a long-term deal. If I go with the static accounts, which I haven't right now we're just on the regular 50K accounts. But if I go with the static accounts, I will only trade one micro, and it will be a hard stop and a hard take profit. So I'll probably only trade a previous day close, a 50 EMA bounce, initial balance retest with a 10-point stop, 10-point take profit. One micro only, never more than one micro, unless it's, I mean, you could do a hard stop with 2 micros or something, but like, you know, you're probably looking to make $40, $50 a day on those accounts. So yeah, exactly, Nate. You can have access to 2 minis, and you can keep the account long term. So it's up to you how you want to do it. So I don't know. It's you have to buy 20 accounts to guarantee 5. You could just trade them normal, but to me they're so cheap, $8 a piece. Just buy 20 accounts, spend $160. You guarantee yourself 5 as long as you can make $250 on them. I mean, $250. You could even trade those. Like you could take, like I said, $50 a day or whatever. Copy across them, and be gentle with them. Be gentle, be gentle, be gentle, and then you'd be okay. So you can take out $1,000 with 90-10 split. I think not 1,500. Okay, well that makes sense. Well, they're not going to move you right away, Maverick. I got, I mean, Cove has had several payouts with them. He's never been moved to live. I know it says on their, you know, on their website about the live, but he's never been moved to live. Guys, we should get a bigger candle here if we push above 540. I think right into 550s makes sense here. Does it make sense to take it, though? Probably not. Top of the range. Yeah, it's static. So it's possible to get the 1K payout in 3 days flat. Yeah, you'd probably be risking the account on the trades, though. I mean, it's up to you, you know, how you want to trade. I'm not doing that any longer. I used to do that, but I don't do it that way anymore. And I'm only talking about those accounts because they're so cheap. I mean, $8.80, right? So yeah, that's me, Black Phoenix. I'm trying not to rush anymore. I mean, I'm trying to just keep it, you know, just pass them as you can. I mean, at the end of the day, what's the point of being in a rush? They're $8. Let me show you. Let me show you. So very important when you're on the website and you go to the accounts. This is where a lot of people miss these accounts. You got to click on evaluation. So we go to static and evaluation. And look, by the way, this never charges you again. This is a lifetime $8.80. So you can take as long as you want to pass this. So obviously you can pass in 1 day, but if you buy the 20 accounts and you hedge, then I think that then passing in a day is fine. Activation fee $83. And then same thing with the fundamental 50K. you got to click on the evaluation. Now this one does rebill, I guess. It's at $16.40 a month. You could do the one time if you wanted to, effectively saving a little bit of money on the activation fee. Does this have a $4,000 target? It does. So it does have a $4,000 target, $2,500 end of day drawdown. So the target is higher, but you do get a bit of a more drawdown. It is end of day. So they also offer swing account, guys. Not a lot of people know this. Swing accounts, you can hold overnight with these accounts. $32 per month, 4,000 profit target, $2,500. It's end of day. You can hold overnight and over the weekend with one mini only at the most. So you can hold this overnight and on weekends. Fideas is one of the only ones to do that. Yeah. They are the only ones to do that. If you want to do 25K static, $55 all in if you want to just do one-time fee and nothing else. But yeah, they do not have Trade-Evate, Coach Fred. They do not have Trade-Evate. YM's on a tear. Dun, 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 dun. They were the first one to have tournament cups. Yeah, I guess so. Fideas. I don't know how you say it. Fideas. Cove trades with them. I mean, he's gotten a bunch of payouts with them. I mean, that's the reason why I trust them. I have not gotten any payouts. I think Tom trades with them too. But I know Cove's gotten a bunch of payouts and stuff with them, so. ES is back to that 51 level here. They don't have Ninja. You're going to have to trade it either on Quantower, Sierra Chart, some Rhythmic accounts. But you can use TradeSyncer to copy across those accounts if you want to. So that's the way I'm going to do it once they're funded. I will use the lead accounts. All you do is just take TradeSyncer, and 185 is my lead account. So I just take TradeSyncer, put my lead account on there for Replicanto. It will copy across these. And then it will also allow me to add as many Rhythmic connections as I like. So that will also copy across the Fideas accounts or Project X or the DX feed accounts, like from my Funded Futures. You can use TradeSyncer to copy across all those. So try to trade with Rhythmic Pro, but it won't work. Yeah. It won't work on Ninja Black Phoenix. I already tried. If you get it to work, let me know. But I have it connected on Quantower. I tried to connect it on Rhythmic and it wouldn't work. But I could just be an idiot. We could just be an idiot. I don't know. Yeah, it wouldn't work. But I'm okay with using it on Quantower. I got no problem with that. I think it's fine. This could be interesting right here. If ES gets above 51 here on a close, I think we just squeeze. But let's just say it double tops here and rejects. This could be an interesting spot to short. Although we do have an SMT right here at the lows. We could kind of get one at the high too, right? So ES did not run this low. Nasdaq did. Nasdaq ran this low. ES did not. But conversely, ES ran this high and Nasdaq did not. So if we get a death candle through this gap, I'll probably short it. With this being my break even. I don't really think we get this, to be honest. I think we break this. But if we did get it, I would take it. Probably make more sense to just long here. 37 seconds till we get a new 5-minute candle here. Let's see what happens. Oh no. Watching the 5-minute here. I might. Do we want to stab long? Stop really have to be at like 536 at a minimum. Breach of this high, we'll go break even. Give me 80. Good luck, Matt. It is aggressive here, longing with an SMT at the high, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I love this song. I don't know. I've been listening to it lately. Rip it for Matty Matt. Oh, rude. Come on, rip it. No bueno. For sure, Coach Fred. $600. Oh, I thought you were long, Matty Matt. What do you need? To the downside? I'm long. Oh, you're long again. Come on, Bulls. Where you at, Bulls? Oh, you got stopped and re-entered. I mean, I like the long, but if we close below, we'll take the short if we close below, but man, they're having issues with Project X again today. Anybody trading Project X? Working fine for you, Shobit? That's good. A lot of problems I'm hearing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop in here. Let's see if we can get 10 points out of it. All right, there we go. I do think if it gets back above this wick, we squeeze. They're saying that they have issues. Working fine for you, though. Yeah, I don't know. I saw Tradeify just say they're having issues with it. I have a feeling you're going to see props start dumping that if it continues to have issues. All right, ES breaking out here, guys. 53s above initial balance high now. I'm expecting us to just take off here. Clear out that 600 level probably. 585 is the first presented. Is it? I mean, I guess. Man, very choppy today. Look at this choppy action. ES is the stronger indice here. Let's go, Manny Matt. Did you pass him? Or you just knock some out? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't feel great about that trade after the pullback. I decided to just bail with a little profit. Let's go. It's up at 605. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, Alistair. I was trying to see where it is. I mean, realistically, I don't see it on the 1 minute at all. What are you guys using for it? I mean, this is the first one I see. That's obvious. Have you guys ever looked at the first presented gap that's obvious, just taking the inverse of that? It's got a pretty high win rate, right? Like this morning, you would have longed here and just target the internal 625, and we sold off. And we did sweep these lows. Didn't really, I don't know if we were delivering from anything, but that was a clean little trade there. I did take that this morning. I mean, to me, it's got to be obvious. I don't know. I haven't really read up on that, but that's a retest of a previous inversion. Probably has the same effect. We've never closed back above this level. 943 to 45 on the 1 minute. Oh, where? This? I mean, there's a little gap there. I mean, I don't know. I would not consider that a gap. But that's just me. I mean, look how tiny that is. Look at that. That's tiny. I don't consider that. But you might. I don't. I mean, I think it's got to be obvious to me. It has to be obvious. That is very small. 40 accounts, 20 blown, 20 pass. Let's go. Took you 3 hours? Well, hey. Gold's pulling back here a little bit. After that dump earlier, a little dumpage. Working on a little bear flag here on the gold. The warrant to the G. If we can close above this previous inversion, like 607, 608, we probably run into the opening print 640s. We'll see. Oh. Oh. Well, guys, I think I'm going to lock it down right there. Leave you guys with the afternoon streamers. Here's my funded accounts plus some evals, up $50. Took the trade on those last night. Something I'm finding with trading a micro at night, guys, is I find it easier trading my funded accounts at night with a lower volatility. And I don't know why that is. It's just been something I've been doing lately that I like. Then you can see here we're up 283 on this account, and then these 5 accounts are up about 650 each. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We'll be back probably tomorrow morning. Let's see. Yeah, we'll wait till tomorrow morning. I don't have any interest in streaming tonight, so. But appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.